feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey guys,
Hey.
back at Game of Lost. This is season 6, episode 9. So last episode we left off with, it was like a Sawyer sideways story, whatever going on. Locke sent, on the island, Locke sent Sawyer over, and I guess he wanted to see what the other side was doing. Found out that's where Whitmore was at and their crew. I guess Sawyer's gonna try to play both sides, I guess, you know. He said, I think his ultimate plan is to get Locke to go over there. And he also told Whitmore, so they both fight it out. Whoever wins, he don't care. But his main plan is to steal the submarine. So they go home. Which, okay, stealing the submarine sounds easy on paper, but do you know how to fucking navigate a submarine?
If there's someone in the submarine, just point a gun at them and say go.
I guess you could do that. I mean, I just feel like it's more difficult, you know? Especially if Locke kills everyone.
Remember, they had this plan before. He had a plan with Juliet.
Yeah.
He was in the submarine.
Yeah.
And then Kate came down there and,
Fucked up Kate.
It wouldn't have changed. If they left, they would have been fine, right?
I don't think so.
Were they essential to...
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily think so. Only because I think they would have been back in time anyway because of the whole bomb scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely remember that, but I think the bomb played a huge part in that, you know? So I think they would have went back anyway. I think it might have been worse. I don't know if it would be like a Thanos scenario where they'll just end up in the water. Because I think they ended up exactly where they were. But just in the future. So maybe...
I don't know.
That's a whole different scenario.
I'm just saying, I just,
Yeah.
If he's going to go in the submarine, go in the submarine. Don't let anyone alter your situation again, Sawyer.
I tell you what Sawyer should do. I think what he needs to do is try to find Lapidus. Okay, that's the guy who could fly the plane, and I'll go to the plane. The plane is in perfectly good shape. It said the plane. He didn't crash.
Yeah.
I remember he said the plane is good. All you gotta do is so it's in good shape to leave. I guess you gotta turn it around, and So I think there's your pilot right there. Find him, get you guys on the plane, and then fly off. I think that's your better scenario than getting a submarine that I think Locke is going to end up killing everyone, and you have no way to navigate that thing.
I like remember, and this was a while ago, but remember the Rose and Bernard? We saw them. They're in, the wilderness.
It's all about them, yeah.
And they're just, living. Yeah. They're, they made a shack. They're I'm done with the drama. Let's just live our lives and be happy.
See, I think that's what Sawyer really wants. But he doesn't want to be on the island. He wants to get off this island. Because thinking about it, it does probably have a lot of bad memories for him. Not bad memories, I should say. It's a lot of emotions that he probably doesn't want. Happy memories with Juliet, I imagine. Mm-hmm. And now that she's dead, I feel like that's just painful memories. And I don't think he wants to be. It's sort of like how, I know this is a dark story, but if a kid dies, they know most parents will most likely move out that house because it's too painful to be there, with the kid or that room or something like that, I've heard stories about that, or they break up. But, it's just, I think that's what he wants. He just wants to leave this area and go somewhere else. And I don't think he could do that what Bernard and Rose is doing, I think he could if it was Juliet here. But
yeah, because they were doing that.
Yeah, but I don't think he could do that.
Okay, anything else happened, or is that
also? I guess in the sideways or whatever the other timeline, he's a cop. Yeah, and I guess that it was interesting, but I don't really think it's trivial to the main story. I feel like those stories are getting kind of in the beginning it was cool. But now I'm okay, I don't really care now. It's nice. Oh, he's a cop. I feel like you could do all these what-if storylines in one whole episode, I think that would be really cool. versus just like put them in each episode. I get why they're doing it though. You know,
Yeah, I just want to dive.
We should dive into it.
And it's for what?
To replace Jacob. But I was one of them. And so are you. And so is Hurley. There, I brought them to the temple. What do I do?
Ask Ricardus. He'll know what to do next.
Ricardus?
Who's Ricardus?
So, Richard, what do we do next?
The guy who's just trying to kill himself. Yeah.
Is it? I have no idea what we do next.
Jacob say you want to do it.
Because everything he ever said is a lie. What are you talking about? You're dead.
Mm.
I mean that figuratively, right? No, I mean literally. We're all dead. Every single one of us. And this, we're not on an island.
Is it like the writers playing a little joke on like the inside thing? Because I think that's a lot of people say the theory was.
We're in hell.
Like they're dead.
So I'm not interested in listening to him, and we started listening to someone else. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
He's gonna jump ship and join Smoke Monster.
It's kind of weird to see this guy like, I don't know, I feel like he's always cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
You know? And now he's like, he's all fucking right.
You're right, he said what people were thinking.
Yeah.
We're dead and we're in hell.
But also saying because I think, didn't you say like a lot of people span theory that they died on the plane crash? You know?
What?
He meant Locke.
Oh, Locke.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke Monster.
Lieutenant Consolation. It's not exactly Locke.
Pero yo no sé cómo encontrarlos, yo no sé para dónde.
Riley!
I'm not talking to Jacob. Don't lie to me. Please, if you know something, anything that can help us figure out... It's not Jacob, man.
He was speaking Spanish though, so
Yeah, it's gotta be sort of. Oh, we getting his backstory?
we're gonna finally get his backstory?
Okay, we're good.
Oh!
Yes. This is what I want.
We've been asking for this forever. Look how he's riding a horse.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, 67.
Damn.
Canary Islands. 1867.
He's old.
¿Estás bien?
Estoy bien.
Is she bleeding? Yeah.
Voy a buscar al doctor. Si Dios quiere, mi amor, regreso antes del amanecer.
Is this the cabin?
I
Because like I've never seen a house there on the island before.
I don't know. They're in the Canary Islands.
Oh,
it's
Canary
not
Island.
on,
Oh, it's not this island. Oh, sorry.
No.
Okay, I thought it was this island.
or one of the Canary Islands.
Muchísimas gracias, señor.
No son para ti. Me está golpeando el piso.
Oh.
What do you say?
Mi esposa está tosiendo sangre.
Pero mira, yo no voy a cabalgar hasta allá con esta lluvia torrencial. Tengo una medicina.
How much is it? Also, all he said was, "My wife is coughing up blood." That could be so many things, but
Marvin.
Eso es todo lo que tienes.
Ahora lo tiene todo.
No vale nada.
oh,
No, por favor, señor. No, por favor.
He's gonna die.
ooh.
Yeah. Oh, he got the meds.
I guess just go.
Is that the milk with the poppy? I'll kill him real quick too. There's no witnesses. Personally, that's what I did. It's 1860 something. There's no FBI there. There's no like evidence. There's no proof. I mean,
I know, but that means that you're right. The only evidence is a person.
yeah.
Right?
So I would have killed his ass. Shit. I mean, what's one more?
Isabel.
So now he killed someone for nothing then.
Yeah.
Oh. How how did they find him? Were they? It was raining.
Well, they know where he was. He lived.
No, the guy left. He didn't know.
No.
Isabela, mi esposa y yo íbamos a ir al Nuevo Mundo. Queremos comenzar una familia. Espíritu Santo. Amén. Perdóneme, Padre, ¿por qué he pecado? Padre, yo
No te puedo otorgar la absolución por un asesinato.
Yo no quería matar al Señor.
Yeah.
First of all,
See, this Catholic,
that's one of the
right?
positives of being Catholic.
Yeah.
I can get forgiveness.
Yeah. And it's if you really mean it too. It's not like a psychopath like, oh, I don't mean it. He means it, I feel like. So, yeah.
And it was an accident.
See, he should. Oh, I guess he is a religious man. I would have killed that guy though.
Well, then that would have been a for real kill.
There's no fucking witnesses. Where's the DNA?
There was a guy outside the door.
As I said, I would have killed that guy.
Well, back then it was like, like the Salem witch trials, meaning the only proof is, no proof,
Obviously, he's not gonna die.
Véndele los ojos. Estate quieto.
You say he speaks English.
Yes, Mr.
Oh.
Whitfield.
They're selling it.
Do you speak English?
I speak English. Yes, I speak English.
Wait. You have strong hands. What sort of work did you do? So you're going to the New World, yeah?
Yes.
I don't know what. I thought he was gonna be like a slave.
This is your lucky day.
Thank you, Father. This man is now the property of Captain Magnus Hansen.
Oh yeah, so he's a slave.
I hope we don't get seasick.
So that guy was selling it.
The Black Rock. On the back of the ship. You didn't see it?
I don't know what that is.
The ship that's on the island.
Oh! Yeah, Black Rock. Okay, I didn't even put that together. Okay, great. Oh, and wasn't it a slave ship too?
Remember, we
Yeah.
saw it, and look, there's chains on the wall right
Oh.
there. Yeah. We're there.
Okay, they're tying it up. I got a lot to go with.
So that means they've been planning this for a while. Oh!
When I thought slave ship, I thought different kind of slave. That's all. That's why I wasn't putting two and two together.
Yeah. So, at least now we know that thing was
Yeah.
around 1867. Quite a few people.
Damn, they really brought the ship inland.
Yeah. Oh, that's a person right there. Okay.
Dios nos tuvo piedad.
¡Aquí abajo! ¡Estamos vivos! ¡Aquí abajo! ¡Estamos vivos!
I don't know, he has a gun. Is that a gun or a cane?
Stop! Stop!
What the hell is the...
Why?
Not enough food, maybe?
No lo hagas. No lo hagas, por favor.
We are in the middle of the jungle. We have no fresh water and limited supplies. And there are only 5 officers left.
I think these are slaves, right?
Yeah, wait, I want to see how you...
Because if I freed you,
You kill us?
it'd only be a matter of time before you tried to kill me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said we're poets!
You know he did.
How crazy to see that. Like, it's 1867 and you're seeing
Wait,
this.
I want to see. Why is he not... Huh. Oh, left. I wonder why they left him alone. Yeah.
Yeah, is that Isabella?
Isabel.
Maybe he is dead because look at you see your wife. She's alive here.
Well, I think like if you are starving and stuff like that, you start to hallucinate.
You know what? This could be the smoke monster or
That's
something.
true.
Corre. Vete, vete, vete. Coge el limón.
Yeah.
Okay, so what now?
Here. Water. I was here long before your ship.
Do you see my wife?
I'm sorry.
Isabella, my wife. She was here. She was.
That probably means he has her. I think you know who.
She's alive. I must save her. Please help.
Of course I'll help. I found these on one of the officers outside. I think they'll work. But before I try, I need to know that you love me.
Yes, of course.
You do anything I ask.
Yes, yeah, I promise. Thank you.
Of course, my friend. It's good to see you out of those chains. You walk due west. Once you get to the ocean, you'll be able to see the statue.
No statue.
Your ship smashed through it. On its way inland. That's where you'll find the devil.
Is that how the thing broke then? Oh.
I guess.
You only have one chance. Put this through his chest. Do not hesitate. Do not let him say a word. If he speaks,
My wife Isabella. She was running from you.
she was running from him. I'm sorry. I saw him take her, but I couldn't do anything to stop him.
You killed the officers on the ship.
I'm not the one you need to worry about.
Why didn't you free him earlier?
Yeah.
You are going to have to kill him if you ever want to get her back.
But we know that she's dead. You saw her dead, so obviously she's not.
Well, again, you have to think about his point of view. He just saw her, you know, so he didn't think she is alive. But again, we know she's dead, and we know that's probably the smoke monster playing games with him.
Oh,
Yeah, Jacob's kicking his ass.
Where's my wife?
I don't know your wife. Did she come here on the ship?
She's dead.
Then why are you asking me where she is? Did you meet a man in the jungle dressed in black?
Yes.
What did he tell you?
He said you are the devil.
And?
He said the only way I would see my wife again is if I kill you. I saw her here.
You think you're dead? Stop!
Oh, is he baptizing him? I don't know.
Stop! You think you're dead?
Yeah, there you go.
you can be in hell and want to live though. That didn't solve his
First sensible
confusion.
thing you've said.
What is inside? No one comes in unless I invite them in. Are you the devil?
Actually.
Young.
If anybody knows who this actor is, he is the devil. That's why it's funny.
The devil on another show.
Yeah, he's a devil in another series that we're watching, so that's why I don't want to spoil it.
Think of this wine as what you keep calling hell. There's many other names for it too. Malevolence, evil, darkness. And here it is, swirling around in the bottle, unable to get out, because if it did, it would spread. The cork is this island. And it's the only thing keeping the darkness where it belongs.
Okay.
Okay. This island is a cap that keeps everything bad.
That man who sent you to kill, to know the difference between right and wrong without me having to tell them. It's all meaningless if I have to force them to do anything. Why should I have to step in?
See, this is like a religion talk.
Come to kill them, he killed them.
You want a job?
Is that what he said?
Yeah. No, he says he didn't help them, that's all. But they are dead.
Doing what? Well, if I don't want to step in, maybe you can do it for me. You can be my representative and intermediary between me and the people I bring to the island.
Well, what will I get in return?
You tell me.
I want my wife back. I never want to die. I want to live forever.
Oh.
That I can do.
Okay, so now we know why.
Oh.
Todo me te lo que vives.
Oh. What is that?
I'm sure you realize if you go with him, you'll never be with your wife again. But I want you to know, if you ever change your mind, and I mean ever, my offer still stands.
Oh, is he going to go back?
He's gonna say, I want to change from, I want to be with you. On his wife's cross. Then he's gone.
What the hell are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Oh, kinda.
Get out! Get out! Did you hear what I said? I told you people I don't know anything. Just calm down. Why did you follow me? Your wife sent me.
Oh, was that who he was speaking to?
Isabella. She wants to know why you buried her cross. How do you know about that? Because she just told me. What do you mean, just told you?
Él no te cree.
A veces a las personas les toma un poco.
Dile que su inglés es magnífico.
She's right there. She says your English is awesome.
Ya has sufrido suficiente, Ricardo.
Te extraño. Johnny.
See, yeah, put it on.
Thank you. Yeah, you got it. But you kind of said one more thing. Something you have to do.
He have to die.
She said you have to stop the man in black. You have to stop him from leaving the island. Because if you don't, nos vamos al infierno.
We all go to hell.
He's right there.
I was wondering if he was going to go, like, kill him or he's going to accept his offer, but...
I think because Hugo showed up before he did, you know.
He's probably going to think Hugo's a problem now. He's back in time? Yeah, see, this is the second time they brought that.
My present.
Oh, no, it's the same.
Hello, Jacob.
Back in
Pleasant to
time.
come here.
So you tried to kill me?
You expect an apology?
No.
Just let me leave, Jacob.
As long as I'm alive
I will kill you, Jacob.
Even if you do, somebody else will take my place.
Well, then I'll kill them too.
Something for you to pass the time.
Meaning the candidates.
Yeah. My thing is this though. What's stop? Like, I don't know.
Sooner than you think.
Okay.
Did you just waste that wine?
I guess.
Who is wasting wine when you're in a desert?
I mean, I don't know.
In 18 whatever.
I don't.
That's all you have is wine.
I don't think it really matters to them. Anyway, as for this episode, it was amazing. You know, I thought
we got so much information.
Yeah, especially the last 10 minutes of this episode was perfect loss. It's because like I said, Richard has always been a mystery. You know, now we got that whole thing. You know, and I don't know. It's now I'm wondering what his plan is, how he's going to stop this smoke monster though. You know, they said that he knows what to do. We still don't know what.
Who? Richard?
Yeah. I don't think he knows what to do.
Yeah. So, a couple of really interesting things that I liked that I learned was how Jacob was explaining what this island is.
Yeah.
You know, in the glass bottle, that wine is supposed to represent all the bad things, or all
basically he said it was hell on the bottom.
Yeah, and then the cork in the bottle is what the island is.
Yeah.
And it keeps everything from going haywire. Yeah. So that makes me think that these guys, they're not, the devil and God or whatever. It makes it sound like, like they're the masters of the island. They're,
to me, it does.
Because God is in heaven, right? And the devil is in hell. But if this island is the separation between the two, then this is something different. But I like when we talk about the religious stuff. But so now we established that they're not in hell. They're in between of.
But they really are trying to make themselves. If they're trying to make themselves not like the devil and God, they really do a good job of convincing it because Jacob had that whole little monologue on the beach about they should be able to do what they I should have to interfere with them. I should have to tell them what's right and wrong. They should know and all this type of stuff. I feel like that's something that God would say, So it, like I said, it's just multiple things about this makes it feel like it is kind of religious. But I said that many times so far this season. I don't want to dive into it that much, but I did like the whole I like how they brought back the whole slave ship thing.
The Black Rock,
Black Rock, which, again, I think the reason why my mind didn't connect the dots to that is because when I think slave ship, I think a different type of slave. I wasn't thinking, where is it from? What was that island from?
The Canary Islands, but I don't know where that is. I'm sorry, I don't know.
So I wasn't thinking of that. That's why.
But they were speaking Spanish, so somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that. So I like how they tied it into that too. We saw how they all died too on the island. But I think this though, which I thought was kind of weird. So if the smoke monster wanted someone to kill Jacob, why did he kill all those other guys? The people that were stranded there, I
don't know.
But I think I just answered my question. Never mind. I think the reason why he did it is because I think Jacob said that anybody could be convinced into killing, and I think those people easily could have done it. But I think he saw faith, in Richard. So I could convince this innocent guy to kill for me, and I think that's what it was.
Also, and not just because he's innocent, it's because he is shackled up in the ship. He's got nowhere to go, and he that's some leverage.
Yeah.
So yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I'll free you, but you gotta do me a favor. You gotta kill someone."
Yeah.
That's a pretty big favor.
I also like Richard's little request that he says, "I never want to die," which, hell, I don't want to die either if I had that choice. But when he said it though, I don't think maybe this is how I interpreted that scene. I thought that maybe he didn't mean it. You know, like it was just like a throwaway joke, or not a joke, but like I don't want to ever die or something.
Yeah,
like that,
because initially he's like, I want to be with my wife.
Yeah. But I don't think he. I thought that if he had a chance to die, he could. But when he said, "Oh, I just never want to die," I thought that it was came across as like a throwaway line, you know.
Yeah.
But he didn't mean it, you know.
I'm just really happy we got a Richard episode. I've been whining about it.
Yeah.
And now that we've got it, like, it makes me appreciate him more. You know, all the things that he has seen, and he's kept quiet, and he's done his due diligence, you know, and, you know, it sounds like he's going back and forth with the situation. He's like, you know what, screw Jacob, because I don't know what to do now. Yeah. But then, you know, when you feel like he's about to jump to the smoke monster, the wife, there's no coincidence with that. Because it sounds like he was just, like, the smoke monster was right there. So he heard everything. So maybe he was about to show up, but instead of him, maybe he was too slow. But Hugo shows up with the, you know, the consciousness of his dead wife, and she's like, no, the smoke monster is bad. Yeah. Okay, don't join him, and he can't leave. Yeah. So you know, it makes me think. Okay, it is. Maybe there is no blurred lines. You know, maybe
going with him is bad. So yeah, you have to.
But also, is it possible that Jacob is impersonating the dead wife, and you know she's saying, "Oh, you know, don't want to leave that island." I mean, is that a possibility or no?
I don't know. I mean, so far we haven't seen that, but who knows with Jacob? Though.
I don't know.
I would say this though about Richard. Some part of me in the back of my mind was thinking that this is gonna be Richard's last episode, because you know how normally they kill someone off, they give them an episode before they kill them off. Mm-hmm. So I thought in the back of my mind that in this episode he was gonna die. So I'm glad they didn't do that. But because it's the final season, I thought maybe they would kill him off.
But maybe having this episode, we got some clarification on him. But now they might kill him off because his secrecy of his whole character is now been revealed, so now they might kill him.
It's not much of a mystery anymore. Now if I was the smoke monster, my next goal is I have to get rid of Hugo, because if he's talking to Jacob and he's like helping people, you know, a little bit more, I kind of feel like he's probably gonna be like the best person to take over Jacob. I mean, of all the candidates, I feel like. I don't think it's Jack. I feel like that's too obvious. I feel like Hurley is the best candidate to be the new Jacob, you know, because he's giving these inspiration speeches and stuff like that, you know. If I was the candidate, or if I was the smoke monster, he should be my number one target to get out.
You were asking about the Rock, and you remember when they went to that cave and they saw all the names written on the cave on the walls. The first thing that they was. Remember, he took one of the rocks off of that scale. Yeah. So that's like their thing.